Oh my gosh, we back. Yeah. Yeah. Run down on the pick and roll. Oh my gosh, what's up, people? We back in this motherfucker, man. New media. Digital mob. Just get it. We gotta talk about this. We gotta talk about this stuff. A lot going on, man. We gonna talk about it on this side. The real side. Shout out to H-Town for having me. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. Motherfuckers hate. And I can't relate. We got to talk about I was born ready. Canelo out. We got to talk. We got to talk about them franchise boys. This shit ain't going nowhere. We gonna talk about them franchise boys. They fell for the mousetrap. Yeah, I just ate some Tex-Mex. Good as fuck. Out here in Texas. Yeah. Man, I'm about to body something. I'm feeling better. I ate the last live stream. I ain't had nothing to eat. You know what I'm saying? But I rested my body for this. I ate. I'm feeling good. I got energy now. I got synergy now. I'm ready to run down on the enemy now. Man, you ain't a friend of me now. Oh my gosh. I'm in Houston like Destiny Child. I'm Destiny's Child. Shout out to North Carolina. We're gonna talk about this WBC and the franchise boys. Come on in. Quality Boxing Corner was popping. Smash the like button. I'm on different time zones grinding. Shout out to Fan Now, man. NC in the building. Man, this Canelo news is crazy. Shit, straight crazy. We gonna get to it in a minute. What up, Ego? Shout out to Longview, Texas. Salute. Shout out to my folk in Texas already. Yeah. Y'all don't want no Charlo smoke? That's what this is? Y'all ain't want that Charlo smoke? That Lions only? Huh? No media, man. They don't want to fight Charlo that bad? They got to create positions? Man, this shit is crazy. I can't wait to get. I'm about to grill these motherfuckers, bro. Salute, Ego. Keep doing a great job. Dallas, Texas. Shout out to Dallas. You know, I'm at the hotel in this palace. I'm not trying to hear these fallacies. Motherfuckers be lying. I'm about to work in a minute. Hold on. I'm about to get this work. I told you this shit like a battle rap to me. North Philly in the building. What's up with my Akis? Pac Man beat Thurman. Possible. I'm leaning towards Pacquiao too. I want to, yeah. I'm back with Pretty Roach. My Pretty, Boo Boy and Pretty. Yeah. You with Pretty now, you know what I'm saying? I'm going with Pacquiao. Keith Thurman got a shot, but I don't know. Something weird me out about Keith Thurman. Like I can't tell if he's really hungry or if he's just trying to sell the shit and just get that collect that check. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying he's not going to try, but I'm saying if things aren't going his way, what's he going to do? What would you do? Yeah, we're going to talk about all the good stuff, but first, you should look into doing voiceovers. Man, I'm the king of the voiceovers. Yeah, it's up to my pretty mother, Bob Adam. Yeah. Pacquiao been singing and shit. He in the zone. I'm telling you. I was on Pacquiao Instagram. Motherfucker was singing. I'm like, oh shit. Keith Thurman gotta watch out. Hey, watch out, Keith. Hey, Keith, you gotta watch out. Pacquiao looking like he feeling good. The motherfucker was singing. Yeah. I kissed the girl and I like it. The motherfucker singing Katy Perry and all types of shit. I'm like, oh fuck. Keith Thurman, you gotta watch out, bro. This motherfucker was singing Katy Perry. Anytime a man sing Katy Perry and shit and be getting into it, oh my god, you gotta watch out for that person. Yeah, I kissed the girl and I like it. The motherfucker was singing. I was like, oh shit, sexual chocolate out here, sexual Manila. He was out here, bro. Shades glaring the screen. I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Are them low balls supposed to be boxing? Okay. Motherfucker. Man, y'all gonna see this new media shit. You're gonna see the difference between new media, man. New media, that true media. Man, Houston is treating me lovely. The weather's kind of crazy though. The weather's like my ex and shit. Motherfuckers just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it should be like lightweight bipolar a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, you gotta wear a turtleneck and shorts out this motherfucker, bro. Y'all got that. I thought Cali weather was tripping. Y'all like the same thing. Y'all got that bipolar weather, but this should be like tornadoes and hella shit, bro. I seen a cow in a twister and shit. I'm like, nah, bro. What the fuck? Motherfucker, girls got skirts on, and they got a bubble goose. You know what I'm saying? You gotta wear that bubble goose and a skirt. If you a female, you gotta wear that bubble goose jacket, that North Face jacket. Plus, you gotta wear a skirt. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Errol Spence. I talked to him. Good dude. So, hey, listen, they wanted to be something so bad, bro. I told you, I'm certified. Errol's a real man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a real dude. Shout out to him. We already discussed that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just yesterday, actually. So, shout out to him. You know, I got to tell y'all what we discussed, but shout out to Errol Spence. Real good dude. I'm looking forward to his fight with Porter. You know what I'm saying? they thought they caught me lacking, bro. They was happy to see a fighter. They was happy to see a fighter like have an issue, man. I don't have no issue with no fighters. Stop it. Quit playing with me, Smokey. Yeah, I seen Lomachenko kicking him in Thailand or something. And what is that supposed to mean? Yo, man, we out here, bro. Shout out to Texas. It's about to go down. This is about to be a movie, bro. I'm about to make movies. You know, I'm about to be on some masterpiece shit. I got the hookup. These trips be like movies. Houston, it's gonna be a movie this weekend. You know, I need to get out to be more where they see more. I need to get out to Vegas again. Death to old media. They can't rock like me, bro. I'm telling you. They not rocking like us. New media, we just too wavy. That's the thing. A lot of motherfuckers in this game, like, you know, I ain't saying nobody specifically, but a lot of these motherfuckers is like square bears, like super square, like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, let me get the spectrometer. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when they talk to fighters, the fighters don't relate to a lot of the people because they don't look or sound or act or dress or anything like them. You know what I'm saying? The fighters, I feel like fighters fuck with me because I'm a regular person. I act regular. I don't be doing too much, you know? And I'll be on that new media shit. So if you want to talk boxing, I can have that. We can have that intelligent conversation. I don't be doing too much. You know, oh yeah, man. Errol Spence, what are you gonna fight now? Terrence Crawford. You know, shut the fuck up. I like how y'all were kicking it in the last video. Y'all and these fighters are one. Put the hard work in like always, King. Most definitely. Yeah, we gotta get the electronic spectrometer. Man, these fighters don't. And then like a lot of these dudes be faking the game, bro. Like they be faking like saying opinions and like, you know, just stupid shit. I can't think of nothing. They'll say something and then when they see the fighter be all buddy, but I don't do that. You know, these dudes be like, a lot of people got a lot to say. You know, hey man, let's get to it. Let's start cooking. We got enough people. Smash the fucking like button. What stop your audience? Oh my god, I'm about to cook on these boys. Oh my, I ate something, so I'm feeling extremely good. Let's recap. The WBC has elevated Canelo to this crazy brand new position called the franchise champion. I know you guys are scratching your head. What the fuck is what is this? What is the WBC franchise? You know, the WBC franchise champion is some made up bullshit that they made up exclusively for Canelo. And to me, I don't care what nobody said. This was put into place so Canelo had less pressure of fighting his mandatories and so he could duck Jermall Charlo. Say what you want. Don't give a fuck. Leave my channel. Get blocked by my shooters. It really don't matter to me. I speak the real. I'm speaking from the heart. Like Pac said, my big mouth. I can't help it. I speak from the heart. I'm real. Like, it is what it is. Canelo was due up for a mandatory, and Charlo's about to fight, and his brother just made noise last week. He about to make noise this week. Hopefully, you know, if he has a good performance, then it's on to the next order of business. The week of his fight week, they come up with some shit about Canelo is the franchise champion, bro. What is that? That looked horrible, man. So keep in mind, Golovkin was the belt holder at middleweight with the WBC belt. Man, I'm telling you what it. But see, listen, I've handcrafted this new media shit so well with the help of you guys, because the skinny of it is this, mate. I don't care what other people say, because when you get hit with the truth and the truth hit you and split you, then it don't matter what nobody else says, if especially if their explanation is less than. Do you dig? So when I'm dropping these points and you can't refute them, old media can't refute them, my job is done. So I don't care what nobody else is talking about, because I know they don't have answers for all the things that I'm bringing up. You dig? So anyway, this is a way out for Canelo, so he doesn't have the pressures of a regular champion. Keep in mind, Golovkin was the middleweight WBC belt holder. Canelo vacated the belt. Golovkin fought Marco Antonio Rubio, and became the mandatory for Cotto. Cotto had the belt at the time. He beat Sergio Martinez and all this, right? Then Cotto lost to Canelo, so Canelo inherited Miguel Cotto. Yeah, my training with Pretty Roaches, he has been real good. You know, fucking whispering ass Cotto. Shout out to Cotto, and he lost to Canelo, and as a result, let me turn this down. I gotta cook. I need more EQ in my vocals. All right, hold on. Yeah, man, Cotto be the interviewer be louder than Cotto and shit. May Miguel, tell us about your upcoming fight. Yeah, my name is Isco. I train at Jakey Stadium, and I'm motherfucker whispering and shit. You know, Cotto always sound like he telling a secret. What you whisper? What we talking? Floyd Mayweather, he is real good. I know that if I jump and I do my job to beat him. Hey motherfucker, what you whispering? What? Huh? Cotto be whispering like a motherfucker, bro. Hey Cotto, how you feel about teaming up with Freddie Rhodes? My Hey, them motherfucker. But, you know, shout out to Kodo while I'm bullshitting. The motherfucker fought everybody. Hey, see, shout out to Kodo, man. Shout out where my Boricuas at. Bro, this motherfucker Kodo fought everybody. See, and he didn't have to do it with a bunch of horse shit. Weight stipulate. Man, come on, bro. This what they trying to turn boxing into? Shout out to Kodo. That motherfucker resume deeper than whale pussy. Y'all ain't hear me. I said, oh my God. I said, Kodo resume deeper than whale pussy. The fuck is y'all talking about? Shout out to Kodo. Yeah, I might do this. Shout out to Kodo, man. He got a deep resume. He had to do all this extra shit that they're doing for Canelo and shit. Shit, resume deeper than whale pussy. Okay. Man, listen, dog. So, this franchise champion is bogus, man. It really is. You wait till the week Charlo about to fight, and Canelo should be due for mandatory, and then all of a sudden it comes out that, you know, that he need to fight. He don't need to fight him anymore. So why? Like, okay, put it this way. This how I know it's some shit that the W order can see, bro. They can't think like me, bro. I tell you, I be thinking of all the points. I be thinking of all the points. Lip ashy as fuck. Block the motherfucker. Any male in my lips got to go. What the? Anyway. Damn, these dudes crazy. Yeah, yeah, ego, look at your lips. Motherfucker. Wow, okay, that's enough for you. Yeah, Kane, block that motherfucker. Yeah. These dudes is, man, these motherfuckers weird. These motherfuckers said my lip asked you what? What are we talking about? The fuck? These motherfuckers trying to kiss me and shit? Hey, what? This shit crazy. I'm trying to talk boxing. They want to talk about my lips and shit. I gotta do like LL and shit. Know what I'm saying? Charles Smith Clothing. I just did a deal with Sears, not me. Sweet as apple pie, baby. Anything to cause a distraction from the message. Bro, that's how I know. That's why it's fun, because I'm destroying them. They rather motherfuckers look at my lips and all this other goofy ass shit than to look at the situation at hand. Shout out to Kane for calling out. So yeah, we can't oblige. We gotta stay right on course. Bro, Canelo is champion. I mean, listen, if they really wanted to, yeah, I'm in H-Town, man. You already know what it is. Smash the like button. Yeah, hey, y'all got a lot of distractions today. We got to stay focused on the topic. Should be around. Can y'all hear me? Man, this hotel Wi-Fi is goofy as fuck, bro. Man, I need an IT person. I need that. I need something, bro. Man, I ain't moving. I'm comfortable. I'm making old media uncomfortable. So anyway, if they really wanted to be fair about this, which they don't, if they wanted to be fair about this, Houston signal be bad, to be honest. I see that. Blue was complaining about, he said he couldn't even FaceTime or something shit. Listen, people. If they wanted to be fair, why did they order Charlo to fight Canelo, and then the winner is this franchise champion bullshit? How come? That's what I need to know. If they really wanted to do this fair, how come the Canelo ordered Canelo to fight Charlo, and then the winner of that fight become the franchise bullshit champion that they're making up? WBC work will go on board to keep Canelo resume on point. It's a bad look, people. Why didn't they not put Canelo in there with Charlo? Order that fight since he was due up. Like, so one last test, and then you create this position. because they wanted to create the position as an escape route for Canelo to not be pressured, or for them not to have to like this. All right, Pete, bust it. The WBC has to publicly give the perception of, being fair and unbiased and sticking to their rules. So they had to create this position and switch the rule and create this franchise champion, so they didn't have to go. So Canelo not fighting Charlo didn't force their hand, because if you remember, this has happened before. Canelo in December of 2015, Canelo's team and Triple G's team, they met with the WBC to get a resolution to a conflict. Triple G's like, yo, I've been waiting. I'm a mandatory. I'm a mandatory. Canelo beat Cotto. I need my shot. I don't want to pay no step. I don't want step aside money. I want to fight Canelo. So they all had a resolution. What they came up with was that year was to both take interim fights, and then they fight each other in September. Canelo fought Amir Khan, knocked him out. Triple G fought, because you remember, Canelo fought. I was at both fights. Canelo Khan fought in May, and in April, Triple G fought Dominic Wade. Period. So you had one fight in April. That was Golovkin's interim fight. He knocked out Wade in 2 rounds. I was there. Chocolatito was on the undercard with McWilliams Arroyo. Bruh, I got it all up in here. Then a couple weeks later, Canelo fought Khan, and I was there, in Vegas. Then he knocks him out, knocks snot out of his nose. Cool. So it looked like all roads led to Canelo Triple G in 2016 in September. But guess what? When it came down to it, Canelo's team, Golden Boy, they weren't ready or whatever. And they said, I'm not going to be forced into artificial deadlines. So they just vacated the belt. Canelo has this attitude like, I'm Canelo. I don't have to do with the belt holder. But I don't have to do what they tell me to do. But the thing is, it made him look extremely bad that particular year. And I did videos about it. And then he ended up fighting Liam Smith. That was a bad year for Canelo. So they came up with this plan and said they were going to fight Golovkin in September after interim fights, right? And when it came down to it, Canelo said he's not going to be rushed into Archer's True, but it still made him look bad. So, and then he fought Liam Smith. He didn't, that all of 2016, his fights weren't up to par. You had Demetrius Andrade, you had both Charlos, and this is who you're fighting, you know? And you didn't fight Golovkin when he was undefeated, and he was like, aggressively calling you out. So, Canelo vacated the belt. The fans turned on him and went crazy, right? And then the WBC ended up getting caught in the mix because Canelo felt away. He felt the type of way like the WBC forced him and made him look bad. So his profile, I remember people were putting cherries and all types of shit on Canelo's page. Like, and it has to be annoying. You go to social media and your whole shit says chickens and cherries and shit. So Canelo he got mad at the WBC. He got mad at the WBC like they did this to him. So for the next year, he had a standoff with the WBC when he was fighting like Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. the next year and shit. He moved up in weight, and they tried to make a special belt because it was a catchweight fight, 164.5 or some shit. So they made a special belt, a Huicho belt, commemorative Mexican heritage belt. And Canelo says, even if I win, I'm not accepting it. He beat Chavez and didn't accept it, right? So Canelo was not fucking with the WBC. I think even for the first Golovkin fight, he didn't want nothing to do with the organization. Later on, they mended it, like before the second Golovkin fight. Now they're kissing Canelo's ass or whatever. That don't happen again because they would be in the same position. Another threatening mandatory that Canelo has. Canelo's this A side and all this extra shit. So they don't want to have to force Canelo's hand. So they had to think quick and think of something. And now there's the birth of this franchise championship. Very easy to see. It would look bad. If they kept stalling out Charlo, then the WBC would look bad. And it'll shout out to 707 man. And it'll look like the WBC is going against their rules. So no organization could have that, and go for that. So what they did was, instead of going through it again with Canelo and then forcing the Charlo fight, knowing Canelo's team don't want to fight him, what they did is create this franchise bullshit, like basically a loophole position. So now he don't have to fight Charlo, and is not going to get ordered because he's some brand new champion. So they created a loophole to dodge the Charlo fight. It's very easy to see. But the thing that trips me out is, I understand Canelo's a big star, but you got to look at the integrity aspect of it too. So rules are rules. He could vacate the belt again. They don't want Canelo to look bad again. If Canelo vacated the belt instead of fighting Charlo, you know what people would. So they don't they don't want to do that, so they gave him a way out. It's like when you're dating a woman and she lets you down easy. That's what it's like. You know what I'm saying? Like, she don't like your goofy ass. And you go on one date and she's like, damn, why'd I give this dude my number? And then she don't wanna just come out and be like, oh, your breath stank. I wasn't feeling it. Your dick is small. So what she does is try to let you down easy. Cause your goofy ass, you just goofy. Block Jose Rendon. You through. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. He said Charlo's a good fighter, but he has no chance against Canelo. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Bro, we don't care about y'all opinions. Show us Canelo is greater by fighting Charlo. See, and this is the thing. These motherfuckers is scared. We got old media scared. They spooked in a motherfucker. But because, oh my God, y'all about to have me go out. Listen, this is how I know they scared. All right, let's see. Bet that up. Canelo versus Charlo. Fuck what the WBC talk about with the franchise shit. Make the fight. Let's see. If Canelo listen, there are several fights Canelo could have not taken and fought Charlo at 54 or 160 if y'all think shit is sweet. Listen, and this is the thing. I know they want to get mad at me and the Black Channel, say all this stupid shit. I'm not even saying who wins. I just want to see the fight. Like, people are so, this is how you know some people just ain't got it. They too emotional for this shit, and this is why I clean up. This is why I clean up in this boxing game. Make money. Be in these hotels. I clean up nicely in this boxing game because they too fucking emotional. That's why they always wrong and shit. Listen, this is not even a fight prediction. Charlo or Canelo, may the best man win. I don't even care. I just want the man to get the opportunity to fight Canelo. If he win, I think he does have a chance to win for sure. But I haven't thought through because we're not getting a fight. So I haven't thought enough through. I think Charlo has a strong chance to beat Canelo, but it's not out of the question for Canelo to win. See how reasonable my commentary is? And then look at what they say. Look at what these motherfuckers, what the dude, Jose Rendon. Look at the names, faces, and profile pics of the people doing the most hating. His comment says, oh yeah, Charlo's a great fighter, but he has zero chance. He has no chance against Canelo. You're not even being reasonable because Danny Jacobs made it a fight with Canelo. And stylistically, Charlo is bigger than Danny Jacobs, and he's African American, so he has he's just real rhythmic. You've seen the counter uppercut versus J-Rock, and he has power, arguably more power. He's definitely more aggressive than Jacobs in general, and he has a great jab. So how is it that Jacobs made it a fight and went the distance, never got knocked down by Canelo, but Charlo has no shot? Come on, man. We need Ego Valley. Icy the One, man. It's coming. They know they fucking lying, bro. They lying. Because the reason I know is because they don't hold Canelo or the fighter they like to no type of fucking standard unless situations like this come up. They have no problem with Canelo fighting Rocky Fielding. They have no problem with them fighting. I am not talking about Tony Harrison and whoever else you said. We talking about Canelo. Listen, if they keep trying to distract me, shooters, you distract them. Put them in timeout. I'm not talking about shit else but this middleweight shit until I feel like that has been covered enough. I'm not talking about Tony Harrison. Y'all steady trying to switch the subject. Fuck a bigger name. Canelo fought Liam Beefy Smith. Man, I'll never call a dude beefy. What the fuck? You, you talking to your girl? Yeah, I'm gonna go to Beefy's house. Like, she be like, who the fuck is Beefy? I ain't calling no motherfucker beefy. Hardcore rapper, but he's beefy. Hell nah, bro. Hey, babe, I'm about to stay tonight. Like, where you going? You with that bitch? No, I'm gonna stay tonight at Beefy's house. Man, hell no. You gonna spend the night at Beefy house? Man, my mom slapped the shit out of me. Hey, ma, like, I'm a little kid. Hey, ma, can I spend, can I spend the night at my friend's house? Who? Beefy? Hell nah. Fake ass Neverland Ranch. You talking about staying with Beefy, man? Hell nah, bro. She ain't gonna let me stay just off the name off rip. My mom, my mom thorough. She ain't gonna let me stay with no fucking Beefy. Like, what is this shit? The motherfucking name. Who's his daddy? Chef Boyardee? Who the fuck is Beefy? Man, I ain't hell no. I'm not calling no dude Beefy. I don't give a fuck who gave you the nickname. I don't give a fuck about your origin, or I don't care if you're a superhero. I could be getting beat the fuck up by the Joker and shit. I'm not gonna be like, Beefy! Beefy! Like, man, motherfucker, what the fuck I look like? You gotta just mug me, pistol whip me, whatever the fuck. I ain't yelling out for no help. If your name Beefy, I mean, if it's Batman or something, I'll be like, yo, Batman, help me, dog. Like, but I ain't yelling no Beefy. You could be a superhero. I'm not yelling that. What the fuck? I'm getting hit. Beefy! You like the dude, what's his name? Wayman and shit from Shame? Shame. Hell nah. What the fuck? Yeah, I ain't yelling no Beefy. Hated it. Like, Beefy. Hell nah. Nah, I ain't calling no dude Beefy, bro. And I'm too big just to be calling another dude Beefy. I got some sides to me, so I'm the beefy motherfucker. Like, hell nah. I ain't calling no nigga Beefy though. That's off rip. Man, fuck Canelo and Kovalev. I'm not trying to see none of that. I don't want to see him fight Caleb Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, Will Smith, Paul Smith. I don't want to see him fight no Smith. I want to see him fight Jermall Smith. And that's Charlo's middle name. Jermall Charlo Smith or Demetrius Boo Boo Smith. That's who I want to see him fight. Man, fuck that. There ain't no escaping this. These fades are eternal. Yeah, he need to fight Jermall Smith Charlo. Yeah, man, these dudes. Hey, I got old media in the frenzy, baby. Since the watches with the with the fringes, baby. They so scared, bro. They just like, man. Look, the bottom line is this: why it's easy to take down old media, and we've been doing it for years. It's easy because the stupid shit that they say, it don't hold no weight. Yo, y'all got 2 minutes to get these lights over 100, bro. Y'all stalling, y'all laughing and joking and commenting. If y'all are in this stream and you haven't hit the like button, you fucking up the wave. Man, y'all gotta get them likes up. Fuck is y'all doing, bro? I should have to babysit y'all. Y'all should make that automatic. Automatic, systematic. Just checked out. Shit is ridiculous. Man, bottom line is, this is a way out for Canelo. Period. Donald Grant dropped the knowledge. Twins been scaring Cinnamon for 5 years. Yeah, man, they were at 54 together. There's a reason, bro. I'm telling you that I'm giving you the sauce. Canelo fought fights. Canelo stylistically has more of an American style than anything else. His style is more like that's why you. That's why Canelo has a lot of different fans, just because he fights like he has a lot of American fans too, because he fights more like an American. You know what I'm saying? He has like an American style. So they know his strengths and weaknesses. He does good if you Liam Smith from Great Britain and come forward on some madness. Like Jaime Munguia, guys like that, Canelo do well because he's too smart for them and he's too skilled. But you put him in there with the skilled, rhythmic, athletic, bigger, big punching African American fighter with an American style, that would give him more stylistic problems. You know, even Edeslandi Lara gave him all the problems in the world, and he's from Cuba, but he's like a less aggressive fighter, and he gave Canelo problems. So come on, bro. The writing's on the wall. A. Anderson, thanks for the news and the comedy. Hashtag beefy. Hardcore rapper, but he beefy. Yeah. Canelo has more power than Butterbean, and I got more blocks than Matumbo. Block that motherfucker who said that. I don't care about that goofy ass shit they talking. Keep putting in work, family. Man, Canelo, it's why Canelo has never fought someone like Lada or Mayweather since. His team openly said they don't want to fight Willie Monroe, and he's not even a big puncher, but they don't want Canelo. They know Canelo won't look good in that fight. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be his best work. It wouldn't be no Kirkland shit, because Willie Monroe would be evasive, and he don't want to have to do that. And he has stamina issues. The writing's on the wall. Now the funny thing is, like, now we really about to start cooking. What did Eddie take a loss on now? Listen, now we really start to cook. The funny thing is, you have these people that try to propel their race and make it like their race has no, only wins or supreme and shit like that. And like then I'm talking about the bigots, and they'll make it sound like black fighters are the scary ones, the runners, and this stuff. But the funny thing is, I don't believe in that because there's no one rate. There's black fighters that have quit. There's quit. There's probably Italian quit. Down the list. So I don't believe in that. But it's funny to hear the comments because when it comes to it, you see some of the bigots in the comment section, and they'll make heart, right? But then they'll advocate to not fight this, to not make the Charlo fight. That doesn't make sense. Or here's another example. They'll condemn Floyd Mayweather and say he did X, Y, and Z and he's a cherry picking bitch and all that stuff. But Floyd never did the stuff Canelo's doing. And then they'll somehow blame Canelo for, they'll somehow, blame Mayweather for Canelo's decisions. Like, oh, Canelo's just learned from Floyd. He took that from Mayweather. So even though Canelo has actually this should be so funny. Even though Canelo has actually taken stylistic fight in-house, like in-ring moves from Floyd and like sequences and learn from him, they won't admit that Canelo has learned from Floyd in that regard. That would be too insulting. But what they will do is, if it's something negative, they'll attribute that to the black fighter. They'll say Canelo stole cherry picking from Floyd. Come on, bro. Stop it. And you know what, man, I've been slaughtering old media. Let's talk about this angle too. Yo, what's poppin'? Damn ego, smart as fuck. I don't even know what I did, but shout out to you. Smash the like button. Man, King Corleone, we about to talk to him, man. Floyd's a bitch and cherry picker and runner, but Floyd, who did he run from? Meanwhile, fans want to see Charlo get a shot with Canelo and Andre, and the latest conversations are about Canelo leaving the division that's heating up to fight Kovalev. who lost 3 times in a couple of years, 2 of them by stoppage, to fight Caleb Smith. How are we talking about this? Why are we talking about this? Why are we talking about him fighting Kovalev at 75 when he ain't even fully cleaned up house at 160? Right? Canelo openly said he don't want to fight a Mexican fighter. Oh fucking well. You got to fight who's available and fight who's the challenge, who's ranked. Imagine if a black fighter did that. What if Deontay Wilder said, "I ain't fighting Anthony Joshua. I'm not fighting a black fighter." Come on, bro. Why continue to compare Canelo to Floyd while simultaneously calling Floyd the worst thing to happen to boxing? Bro, they're liars. That's what I'm telling you. They're habitual liars. You know, why fight Caleb Smith in the UK? Fight David Benavidez in Texas. Come on, bro. What do you think will be bigger? What if Canelo fought David Benavidez? Let's say David Benavidez beats Anthony Durrell, which he has a shot. Shout out to Durrell's my dude. You know I like Benavidez too. May the best man win. But let's say he beats him. He'll be the WBC champ again. Why not fight David Benavidez in Texas? I was at Benavidez' last fight with my dude Jay Leon Love. He looked good in the fight. Why not fight him? Why fight Caleb Smith in the UK? I think the best at the 168. I like Caleb Smith. Don't get that twisted. But I think Caleb Plant and Benavidez, those are the guys that they've shown me more. Like Caleb Plant, Caleb Smith, who he beat? He beat George Groves after Badu Jack and after 2 knockouts from Carl Froch. You know what I'm saying? Caleb Plant just showed you who he was versus Jose Uzcategui. And he beat Porky Medina and shit. And David Benavidez fought Jay Leon Love, and we'll learn about him after the Durrell fight. We'll see what he's talking about in that fight. So why isn't that even considered? And nobody holds, like, they say, oh, Canelo's a G. Okay, then fight David Benavidez. Why didn't he fight Zurdo Ramirez when he was at 68? Why Caleb Smith? Why not Zurdo? If you want to move to 168, why not fight Zurdo Ramirez when he was there? That's not a bigger fight for Mexican boxing? For boxing? Looking shaky, baby. Smash the like button. Man, these dudes is looking crazy in the old media. Here's another angle. The old media. Oh my, I'm destroying. Oh my gosh. We got to get the lights closer to 150. Do y'all want me to keep cooking old media? Like, I could do it, but this shit, it's getting too easy, champ. Bro. If y'all want me to keep killing old media, can I get a hell yeah in the comment section? Let's bump the likes up. If y'all want me to keep, man, I got so much. We got so many shots left in the chamber. If y'all want me to keep killing old media, can I get a hell yeah? Dang, y'all going crazy. Hey, my dude Blue. Hey, we booked the same hotel and we didn't even realize it. We about to cook. Hey, Blue, just come up to my room and get on this live. Fuck it. Or I'll come to your room. We in the same hotel. Y'all want me to go to Blue's room? Talk this shit. He probably got better reception because he on a different floor than me. Yeah, man. Y'all about to get ate up, bro. They about to get ate the fuck up. Listen, let me cook real quick. We bringing this shit to a slow boil. All right, peep this. So, a lot of you guys said that a lot of old media people said that Deontay Wilder and Jermall Charlo should have signed to DAZN and blamed them and ostracized them and said that those two fighters, particularly for this example, were stupid for not signing to DAZN. Okay, Wilder, real quick. If Wilder would have signed to DAZN allegedly for a 3-fight deal, 100 mil, whatever, 2 were supposed to be Joshua. Joshua just lost to Andy Ruiz and is now having to risk everything and rematch Ruiz. So what the fuck would Wilder be doing on DAZN? Wilder, that's why you don't sign no blind contract like that, bro. I told you. Nothing wild as shit if he signed to DAZN, fought Dominic Brazil, gave DAZN this viral knockout, that he owes nothing to DAZN. He gave this viral knockout to DAZN and got that and gave them all the press for it. So he did all that in hopes to get Joshua. You get what I'm saying? Now Joshua just lost. Now Joshua lost. So what the fuck would Wilder be doing on DAZN? Strike one. Here's your strike two. Y'all with me? Quick recap. Y'all said Wilder was stupid for not signing to DAZN. And he would allegedly have gotten Joshua in his second and third fight. So he would have fought Brazil and then Joshua would have lost to Ruiz like he did. Right? So what would he be doing on DAZN since Joshua's tied up in another fight with Andy Ruiz? Strike one. Strike two. Y'all said Jermall Charlo. Hey, all the middleweights, they're with DAZN. You should sign to DAZN. And then now the WBC just created this brand new position so they don't have to force Canelo to do anything. So he no longer has a mandatory. So why should Charlo have signed to DAZN again? Please let me know. If he would have signed to DAZN and he would have been there using his brand, his imprint, he would have been using his brand, his star power, his imprint to help DAZN's numbers, help DAZN's growth with being an American name that people know, right? And then he wouldn't have been guaranteed the Canelo fight because now Canelo don't have to fight him. That's not as mandatory anymore. So please explain to me how the shit I said didn't make sense. I told you, I was like, why would they sign to DAZN? Play the field, wait it out, see it out, you know what I'm saying? See what's popping. So they would have been on DAZN helping them more than DAZN's helping them. They would have been helping DAZN more than DAZN's helping them. Once again, what the fuck would Charlo be doing on DAZN? What? Signing to DAZN, expecting to get a fight, and then the W and Canelo's a super duper champ. Like, come on. So, once again, old media getting crucified, bro. This is sad for old media. Marcus, find out so you and Blue keep it a bean always, real talk. Bro, it's just getting worse too because they're seeing that's why the fighters relate because it's coming from a real perspective, not no stupid shit. It's looking crazy for old media around these parts. Devin Haney right now playing the waiting game for a title shot. Wow, that's an awesome. Exactly. So would Deontay Wilder. Like people are like, why isn't Wilder unified? You know why he isn't unified. Joseph Parker got called out by him, didn't look his way. Joshua didn't want to fight. Eddie Hearn didn't want to fight. So he would have been. We're hearing that they're coming to a conclusion on the venue for November, December, for the Ruiz Joshua 2. So what would Wilder be doing in the meantime? Who would he be fighting on DAZN since Joshua was automatically in an immediate rematch because he lost everything? Ego, did you see that Canelo will be recognized as champion no matter the division he fights in where the diamond belt will be given to the winner? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They try to make Canelo invincible. Bro, WBC did too much, like bending over backwards for Canelo. That's just what it is, bro. Just not a good look at all to me. It's just not. Now you guys understand why I always say black fighters get their foul treatment in the sport. So like this is an L for DAZN because what can what are they promising fighters and what are they delivering? Andre's with like and that's another thing, bro. I'm destroying old media. Listen, Andrade is over with DAZN, and then they acquired Triple G. Yet this weekend Andrade's fighting Selesky, and Triple G just fought Steve Rolls. How come? Oh, they're even at home is Diaz Jr. has called out Kevin Farmer and they've exchanged words. I don't have no fight date for that fight. So, the bottom line is there's no guarantee for this shit. So you might as well do what you feel is in your best interest. Because like I said, Andrade is with his own and he ain't guaranteed no Triple G shot. We don't know if Canelo's gonna fight him. Cause if you look at it, the conversations I haven't heard Andrade is gonna fight Triple G next or Canelo. I heard they're trying to make Canelo or Triple G 3 or Kovalev or Caleb Smith. Yeah, the zone is they catching the fade, bro. Here's the other aspect. Hold on, I need some water. Here's another aspect. Let me destroy old media some more. Smash the like button. We working. We gotta get them lights up. All right, people. Remember when I had videos and I was questioning the DAZN pay scale, right? Since they came out, I question those things because to me, I look at it like this: salary versus hourly. I've said this several times. How do you incentivize Canelo if he already knows what he's getting? He doesn't have to work for a pay per view. Before, when he was on HBO on a pay per view model, he had to, if he had a bullshit fight, he could expect bullshit numbers. If he's fighting Amir Khan or Leon, lower numbers, as Junior, um, fights are obviously more popular for obvious reasons. Block Kenneth Michael. No explanation. Get your ass out. Bro, he said Charlos are overrated. Blocked. If they're overrated, then why didn't Canelo fight them? That's it. You took care of your mandatory. That's like Wilder saying Dominic Brazil is overrated, but not being willing to fight him. Wilder said, I'm better than Dominic Brazil. Here, let me show you. And then they fought. End of story. Get these motherfuckers out of here. So that old media tactic that don't work over here. It's true. It's up to Canelo, the franchise man, to prove it. Fight Canelo. Fight Charlo then. Period. Block Viva, whatever. Block Viva. So, man, old media getting crushed, bro. You see what they do with the black fighter? Oh, Charlo's begging for a payday and all that. Yeah, but they ain't had no problem with Rocky Fielding getting the shot. Yeah, they like that. They like that when Rocky Fielding get a shot. Bro, they prove time and time again the fighters that they say are the best, that they want to be the best, they're not willing to see them in with the best. They prove that. Because they're not as confident on the see, insecurities are a motherfucker, bro. Cause you can on the outside you could try to say whatever, but at the end of the day, No, I don't think Korobov won the fight. Korobov almost got stopped in the 12th round. It was a tough fight, but he didn't lose. Charlo didn't lose. Listen, at best the fight was close, and then Korobov had the worst round in the 12th round. So how did he lose? The fight was close, and where all rounds, you should be analyzing to see who you gave the round, and then Korobov ended the fight horribly because he almost got stopped. They want Charlo to lose so bad, bro. How you in a tight fight and then that's like Wilder versus Fury. Yeah, the fight was tight, the fight was close, and then with the one knockdown, and then Fury gets knocked the fuck down and knocked out into oblivion in the 12th round. It's not good. That doesn't make your case. That doesn't do a good job of making your case, bro. When you almost get knocked out or get knocked down brutally and hurt and shit in the 12th round. Stop it. Man, Charles get hate for no reason, really. But the other thing that's crazy is how does Canelo, if you look at it, like the man vacated his belt for the Triple G situation. Then he got pissed off at the WBC just for enforcing the rules or, maybe some behind the scenes shit. I don't know. Got mad at the WBC, protested and boycotted them, wouldn't accept their belt, failed a drug test, and then now he's being rewarded with this franchise belt. Horrible look. Meanwhile, Wilder's been a champion ongoing, about to have double digit title defenses, and ain't lost since 2015. How is he not the franchise champion? Why didn't you create a new position? Say, hey, this motherfucker never have to fight Dillian White because he's the franchise boy. But Canelo fails a drug test just this last year, and he's the franchise champion the next year. Only in boxing. He fails a drug test last year, no fine, 6 months suspension, and he's already the next year he gets a DAZN massive $365 million deal, and he's the franchise champion. Some new position that they created to immortalize him. That's fair. Meanwhile, a black fighter like Deontay Wilder been doing this thing since 2015. Don't get no respect, no credit. You know, never was angry or, never released his wrath on the WBC, and he don't get no franchise status. You know, it's funny. Canelo wasn't even fucked with the WBC, and you rather appease him? Okay. Canelo had like a standoff with the WBC for a year, and that's who you're trying to keep happy. Whatever. Bad look. But shit, real talk, it don't go away. Canelo still needs to fight Andre and still needs to fight Charlo. Shout out to B-More. And see, like, we should have known this was coming. Like, I didn't know it would be this, but yeah, we should have seen it coming because when Canelo failed the drug test, the WBC was standing by Canelo no matter what. Like, we didn't even do no research. We don't know what was happening. And WBC was like, nah, he didn't do it. They automatically took Canelo's side, so you know what it is. And they try to throw Charlo on Triple G, and Triple G was like, hey, no, guys, fuck you. Like, and then Charlo didn't fight him. So they try to pawn Charlo off on Triple G. So when do you see the champion don't have to fight his mandatory, but then the mandatory got to fight, he got to fight Triple G and shit. Fought Charlo. That's what they said. And then now that's somehow changed. And then I was wondering how this is going to play out. And then we find out they built a new position for Canelo so he can have to hide out and don't have to fight Charlo and have no pressure to fight him. So it's reality. It is what it is. Man, Canelo, in my opinion, Canelo's not going to stay the number one fighter. I don't see it because other fighters are starting to get more and more popular, and they don't have all this stuff surrounding their name. They're not doing all this extra shit. So it's just hard to. And then Canelo don't even speak English, so from a perspective of like building his name to American audiences, he's not like a showman. He doesn't speak English. Well, he speaks a little bit, not. He doesn't really do interviews. He's quiet. You know, he just comes to fight. He's a great fighter, but he's not really doing anything like, you know, to build up the fight. Like Tyson Fury, Wilder, Charlo's, Broner. You know, he doesn't really have that aspect. So, you know, whatever. It is what it is. They can try to keep Canelo there. Plus, he's fighting on an app that not everyone has, and he's limited. He speaks some English for sure. I seen him talking to Ryan Garcia on some behind the scenes shit, but he don't speak. I just said it. He don't speak. He don't do a whole 24/7 the zone build up in English. Make Wilder the franchise champion. Good morning from the UK. Shout out to UK. Yeah, so it is what it is, man. And this is kind of like with Anthony Joshua. These new fighters are like getting to a place where like it's like ruining the competition of the boxing. Like it's like just you're hearing more about the business and politics above anything else. That's why people were rejoiced when Andy Ruiz won. Because Andy Ruiz ain't even doing all that. Joshua was like, oh yeah, my terms and it's my percentage and why should I have to? And he needs to come to me and meet with me. Like all these games and shit. People are off that. People just want to see. People want to see good fights and all that. Canelo was stripped of the title. They created a paper title to help him save face. Yep. They created a title so they didn't have to pressure him and force him to fight Charlo because that's you have to look at it. The WBC they would have to enforce their rules or look bad themselves. If they like Dillian White, they have a way out of why Wilder hasn't fought him, and I've already talked about that extensively on my channel. They have no they have no justification for why Charlo should not get called the mandatory. So they had to do something. So they had to do something to save face. Otherwise, they would have had to put him in the same position and pressure him into fighting Charlo. And he clearly don't want that as team. So they didn't want to be at odds with Canelo again. So they came up with this shit. Hey, shooters, just watch the block. Someone just sent me a message that just popped up named Sea Love, and they said they got blocked for some reason, and they donate. So, shooters, make sure you're not blocking unnecessary people. Smash the like button. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on this franchise shit. I mean, it don't make sense, bro. You my favorite ego. Appreciate it. You know, they gave, and what they don't understand is manipulating boxing, it hurts the sport, and it makes the fighter look bad when they do shit like this. Because now it looks like Canelo needs aid, you know what I'm saying? Renzel Jetson, $2 super chat. Canelo got stripped for ducking, right? Nah, he didn't get stripped, he got promoted. And he got promoted. So like, let's say when I was working at Lowe's, let's say I'm real cool with the store manager, and the store manager has a bias for me, like, you know, we're cool, we kick it outside of work and shit. And I'm not fulfilling my duties as a department manager. And people want to see me get fired or fulfill my duties as a department manager. So the store manager is cool with me, and he doesn't want to fire me like everyone's wanting, and he doesn't want to hold me to the standards. So what they do is they create another position, and I get paid more. You know, but I don't have the same responsibilities. Like it's a lighter load that's more manageable because I wasn't fulfilling my duties. You get what I'm saying? That would be the equivalent of something like that. Like, how would I get rewarded for not doing my job? You get what I'm saying? So you failed a drug test last year. It still hasn't been confirmed. There's no way to confirm if it was tainted meat or if it was something foul. You know, people who jump down Gerald Miller's throat, I understand he failed multiple drug tests, but Canelo failed a drug test just last year, and he got a record-breaking deal. You know, this shit is sickening. Then they talking about even if Canelo loses, he won't lose the franchise status. So he's just basically a unlocked player, and this supreme being, no matter what. So it just don't make sense, bro. If they really wanted to be fair, which they don't, then they would have said, ordered. Canelo was due up to fight Charlo. They would have ordered the winner to be the franchise. Why doesn't the winner become the franchise? Order the Charlo fight, and the winner gets this franchise belt. How about that's fair, fully fair? Because Canelo was due up to face his mandatory, and then right when it should happen, around the time frame, they come out with something else, which they created their own loophole. It just looks horrible, bro. I don't care what nobody say. So anyway, good luck with that. But that's an L for DAZN too, because people see it. You could try to pacify it. Old media fans, man fans, they trying to justify this and make this shit look copacetic, whatever. Good luck with that. Nobody believes it. It doesn't look good. Like I said, if I'm at Lowe's and I'm not fulfilling my duties as a department manager, people want me fired or want me to step it up. And then the store manager is personally cool with me outside of work. And then he puts me in another position that he just makes up so I can get the same pay or greater pay with less responsibilities. Come on, that's not fair. That's not fair to the store. You would do it, the people that should be getting rewarded are the people that deserve to get rewarded. Like Deontay Wilder has been an upstanding WBC champion since 2015. Never had no beefs with the WBC publicly, nothing. And he not the franchise champion. But Canelo, he just got the belt in September. And he becomes a franchise champion. So he just got the belt in the same year he failed a drug test. And he's rewarded for it. And he vacated his belt in 2016. So how did he become the franchise champion? That's clearly an issue of favoritism or bias or whatever you want to call it. And it's funny to see, because in events like this, old media's true colors always come out. The bigots and all that always come out. Because they acting like this is some cool shit. Aha, you guys are just hating Canelo, blah, blah, blah. Nobody's hating, but this doesn't benefit Canelo or benefit boxing. That's how I know these motherfuckers ain't real boxing fans. Because if you don't feel the same way that we feel, then how can you say you're in it for the love of boxing? You love a fighter, not boxing. Because I don't see it as benefit. I hope Canelo, Charlo. So if I'm wrong, Canelo can, just because the WBC did this, I don't mean he can't fight. He's the A side, right? Dan Raphael did a fluff piece on this and added no criticism on it from a fan's perspective. Man, I don't care about old media. Because if it's Andre Ward, he would have said something. Oh, this is ridiculous. How can anyone rate this guy? But when it happens to the precious Canelo, it's always something different. This is what they do. It's like Build-A-Bear. They have to build, they don't want another Floyd Mayweather. They don't want another Floyd Mayweather, especially if he's black. They don't want another fighter like that, doing his own thing, talking shit, beating everybody, those types of things. And especially be black and be the face of the boxing or whatever. So they'll try everything to discourage you against, Wilder becoming bigger, guys like the Charlos becoming bigger, blah, 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 Errol Spence, etc. And they try, it's like some Build-A-Bear shit. They'll take another fighter who's good or has talent or skill, and then they'll overstate it and help them along the way. Give them all these, comments to make sure they have the best. And it's usually with non-black fighters, Triple G, Canelo, Lomachenko, etc. You ain't never. When have you ever seen a black fighter reach the tops of the division, tops of, and they had as much help like Canelo? When have you ever seen that? Like where Wilder was getting like the franchise champion. You know, he failed a drug test and then got a record-breaking deal a year later. Um, he was had losses that he really should have had, but they gave it to him. Crazy scorecard. Come on, bro. Never. They don't need to help black fighters. Their talent will shine through. See, and that's what make that's what gives people an inferiority complex. You did. You never see black fighters get all this like free press and great press without struggle. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just off rip. Like Lomachenko, they were saying he's the best in his eighth fight. And you don't see nobody saying that about Devin Haney, saying he's the greatest thing and he pound for pound the best ever. He got to work and earn it. He got to step his resume up and do this and that, and they have all these prerequisites. And that's just what it is, bro. It's clear to see. And they talk all this shit about Floyd Mayweather. When did Floyd ever? They still talk about they still talk about Mayweather Castillo, right? The man fans still talk about Mayweather Castillo. When have you ever seen Floyd get the type of help that Canelo has had on scorecards? Austin Trout open scoring scorecard. Amir Khan, Canelo Lada saying it was C.J. Ross saying it was a draw with Floyd Mayweather. Triple G won. You know, when have you ever seen Floyd need that much skills that he never he had close fights, you know, like Castillo and Maidana. And the Maidana, I thought he clearly beat Maidana, and I thought he beat Castillo too, but that one was tighter.